Hello future engineers, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're still new to my channel and you like what I'm doing, please don't forget to share my videos to your friends and to your friends' friends. To your younger brothers and sisters who would want to take up engineering in the future, and to your relatives. That's one way you can keep me going, inspired and refreshed. Now, if you find my videos interesting and important to your studies, also please don't forget to subscribe. So, hello, students, subscribers, viewers, and future engineers. Here is another applications of the derivative of functions interpreted as rate of change. If you want to anticipate the solution to this problem, then you may not look at the solutions and solve the problems by your own. That's one way of, that's the way in preparing for engineering life so that you will enhance your skills in mathematics. So these problems are taken from the book by Love and Rainville. So I'll just solve problems. Sometimes I add from books by Love and Rainville, and the other book is by James Stewart. So find how fast the volume, B, the surface area of a sphere increases as the radius increases. And since I already introduced the derivative formulas, basic derivative formulas, algebraic and trigonometric, so I also mentioned that you have to memorize the formulas after I derive them. You also derive those formulas by your own using limits, and after that memorize. Then we'll apply the derivative formulas, of course. So for 13, volume of sphere is 4/3 pi r cube in terms of the radius, pi over 6 diameter cube if in terms of the diameter. So differentiating volume with respect to radius, then it is constant, copy 4/3 pi, then derivative of r cube by power formula is 3 r to the 3 minus 1, so r square. And simplifying, that would be, after we cancel 3, 4 pi r square. So dV dr therefore is 4 pi r square. The units would be cubic units per unit because the numerator is volume, so that's cubic units, and the denominator is unit of length because that's the radius, so cubic units per unit. For part B, for number 4, part B, surface area. Surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square. So that's why you have to recall all formulas for surface area 4 pi r square. This can be derived later if you're still a student in calculus. We can derive this in integral calculus part, the surface area as well as the volume. Uh, for the meantime, it is expected of you that you should memorize volume and surface area of a sphere, the geometric properties of sphere. So the derivative of surface area with respect to radius is constant 4 pi, then derivative of r square is 2r with respect to r. So simplifying, that would be 8 pi r, and the unit would be square units per unit. So derivative of or rate of change of surface area with respect to radius is 8 pi r square units per unit. Then number 14, the radius of a sphere, initially 0, increases at the rate of 6 feet per second. So this 6 feet per second is the rate of change of radius with respect to time, and that is dr dt. Find how fast the volume is increasing after 1/4 second. So dr dt is 6 feet per second times time. That would be the expression for the radius. radius is dr dt times time. Of course, it begins with 0, initially 0. So it should be RO, radius is R sub O plus dr dt times time. But RO is 0. So for the first part, volume of sphere, 4 thirds pi r cubed, then differentiating with respect to time this time, because both the radius and the volume change with respect to time. So dv dt is 4 thirds pi times derivative of r cubed with respect to time is 3r square dr dt times the derivative of radius with respect to time. So that's why we still have dr dt here, because the variable here is the time, not the radius. So simplifying, dv dt is cancel out 3. So 4 pi r squared dr dt. But dr dt is equal to 6 feet per second, and the radius is RO plus dr dt times time. So rate of change of radius times time would be the change in radius, then plus initial radius, which is 0. So R is 0 plus 6 feet per second times 1/4 second. That's 3 halves of a feet. 3 halves feet. So therefore, dv dt is 4 pi times quantity 3 halves feet square times dr dt, which is 6 feet per second, and the units would be cubic feet per second. So simplifying that, that would be 54 pi cubic feet per second. Then number 15, a right circular cylinder has a fixed height of 6 units. Find the rate of change of its volume with respect to its radius r of its base. So set up volume of right circular cylinder, which is pi r square h. H is fixed, so it is constant, which is equal to 6. So volume equals pi r square times 6. So simplifying, 6 pi r square. So differentiating volume with respect to radius, so dv dr is equal to constant 6 pi derivative of r square with respect to r is 2r. Simplifying, that would be 12 pi r, and the final answer would be dv dr is 12 pi r cubic units per unit, because the numerator is volume, the denominator is radius. 16, in problem 16, find the rate of change of its total surface area, area T, with respect to R. So the total surface area is the area of the top and bottom, which are circles. So 2 times pi r square, that would be the area of the top and bottom. Lateral area is, if you cut the cylinder, the lateral area is a rectangle with height h, which is fixed, and base, circumference of the base 2 pi r. So that's why the lateral area is 2 pi r. Length, imagine it is just a rectangle that is rolled, times height h. So the total surface area 2 pi r square plus 2 pi r h. And remember that h is fixed, 6. So that would be 2 pi r square plus 12 pi r. Differentiating total surface area with respect to r, so 2 pi times derivative of r squared with respect to r, which is 2r, plus 12 pi derivative of r with respect to r is 1. So plus 12 pi. Factor out 4 pi, then we'll have 4 pi times quantity r plus 3. The rate of change of total surface area with respect to r, therefore, is 4 pi times quantity r plus 3 units, square units per unit. Then number 17, the dimensions of a box are b, b plus 1, b plus 4. Find how fast the total surface area, area T, increases as b increases. So derivative, rate of change of total surface area with respect to b. So let's draw the box to analyze the situation. So these are the dimensions, b, b plus 1, and b plus 4. The total surface area is area of the front and rear. So 2 times area of this rectangle, 2 times the area of rectangle b times b plus 1. Then plus 2 times area of the top and bottom, so area of the top. So that's why we multiply it by 2, because the top area and the bottom area are equal. So 2 times 2 times area of right side. The area of the right side is b plus 1, the height, and the base b plus 4. Then plus 2 times area of the top. So top area is b times b plus 4. So b times b plus 4. Simplifying, we have 2b squared plus 2b, 2 times b squared plus 4b plus b, so 5b, then 1 times 4, 4, then 2b squared plus 8b. Simplifying further, 2b squared plus 2b squared plus 2b squared is 6b squared, 2b plus 10b is 12b, plus 8b, so 20b, then the constant is 2 times 4, 8. So differentiating with respect to b, derivative of total surface area with respect to b is 6, derivative b squared 2b, then plus 20. Simplifying, derivative of total surface area with respect to b, or rate of change of surface area with respect to b, is 12, quantity 12b plus 20 square units per unit. Then number 18, for the box in problem 17, find how fast the volume increases as b increases. Volume is the product of the dimensions b, b plus 1, b plus 4. So that would be b times quantity b squared plus 5b plus 4. Simplifying further, b cubed plus 5b squared plus 4b. So differentiating volume with respect to b, we have 3b squared plus 5 times 2b, then plus 4. So simplifying, uh, rate of change of volume with respect to b is 3b squared plus 10b plus 4 cubic units per unit. So that's it for this problem. I hope that you were able to follow the explanations and the solutions.